So, this is kind of an odd topic for me, but I want to talk about dating because as an autistic teenager, I had a lot of struggles with it and didn't understand things. And specifically, I've seen men have the same mentality that I used to have. So, I really hope this helps at least one person. So, basically, you might think that, like, going into a friendship, you're going to end up dating, or that if you're really nice to a girl, she's going to want to date you. And that's a bad way to look at it, and you'll end up building up resentment. And that's really not a good way to do things. Like, I used to be upset about being friend zoned or whatever, but if you go in with the pretense of being friends, she is going to think that you want to be friends. It's as simple as that. Sure, there's the chance that she can develop a crush on you, but that's not a guarantee, and it's not something that you can expect, you know? So, what's a better approach? The best approach is to just make your intentions clear from the get go, but not in a creepy or forceful way. Be like, hey, I thought you were really cute, and I was wondering if you wanted to, like, go on a date sometime, and then accept her answer, whether it's good or bad, and leave it at that. If she's not interested, she's not interested. But you will have a way better time scoring a date if you simply make your intentions clear early on. Basically, stop expecting women to owe you something because they don't. Also, this is more for my autistic people. If you have been writing paragraphs and putting in so much effort, that could be really overwhelming for someone else. And even though it might be your way of showing your love, for most people that's a lot, and especially if it's early on. You need to make sure that you're not going overboard because it can be confusing. And I don't blame you for that. Because a lot of women will be nice to you just to, like, not be rude and telling you to stop or anything. And people aren't always direct, and that can be really hard, especially if you're autistic. By that, she's not leading you on or anything. She's literally just trying to be nice so she doesn't have to rudely tell you to stop. And so, rather, take things slow and make sure that she aligns with the type of person you are. And that you're not going overboard, you know? Don't be writing poems to her in the first week. Another thing I want to say is that if she's not into you, drop it. I know that persistence used to be kind of the thing, and you might see posts online, especially from, like, book talk spaces and stuff, where the men, like, insist, like, oh, she's mine. Or, like, keep pressing on. In real life, you don't want to do that. Because 9 times out of 10, the woman is not going to be into it. Like, it's creepy, it's harassing, and it's just, you're going to lose her that way. Unless she's consenting to, like, that, you know? But, like, if you are just going to keep pressing on after she says no, that is just a good way to get a restraining order. If she says no, leave it at that. You'll find someone else. There's another thing that men seem to have been confused about by social media posts, where women are weirded out by men asking, like, oh, did you eat today? Blah, blah, blah. Things that men are like, oh, well, I'm caring for her. Again, the key is timing. If you're doing that, like, after you met her 3 days ago, or even, like, 2 weeks ago, different women go at different paces, but generally you should assume, like, at least a month or more before you start doing that kind of thing, because it just seems a little bit over the top if it's early on and you're immediately paying attention to her eating habits and, like, things like that. I know it could seem confusing. It really does. Social cues in general are confusing for me. But, like, trust my advice, okay? You will do so much better. And I will admit also that looks do play a factor. But everyone has different types. You and your best friend could look at the same person. One of you says that person's ugly. The other person says, like, what are you talking about? She's so fine. Same thing happens with women. Everyone has different types, and you are someone's type. Just keep up your hygiene and be a respectable person. Don't be forceful or, like, any kind of weird, as I talked about before. Just be respectful, dress respectfully, and don't be stinky, and you will find someone. And my final advice is just to get out more. Literally, just whenever you can, get out more. You can meet people in the most unexpected places. You can meet her in the grocery store or the library. If you are in your house all the time, you can't expect to meet someone that is going to be your soulmate. And yes, there are dating apps, but the algorithm is meant to keep you on there. Like, they don't want to lose users. The model obviously is not going to match you up with the perfect person, because then they'd lose a lot of people. They want to keep you on there and searching for a good amount of time at least, and paying money. So, yeah, good luck out there. I really hope this helps someone. Bye.